Moving on to tensions simmering between China and the Philippines. In the latest, the two countries have accused each other of causing a maritime clash near disputed islands in the South China Sea. Manila said a Chinese Coast Guard ship rammed and used water cannons against the Philippine vessel near Thitu Island, while Beijing blamed the Philippines for illegally entering Chinese waters. The Philippine Coast Guard said the incident happened on Sunday morning near Thitu Island, known locally as Pagasa. 3 Filipino government vessels were anchored near the island to help local fishermen when Chinese ships reportedly approached and used water cannons to drive them away. Minutes later, one Chinese Coast Guard vessel reportedly fired a water cannon directly at a Fisheries Bureau ship and rammed its stern, causing minor damage but no injuries. The Philippine Maritime Council condemned the reported attack and called it an aggressive and illegal act. It said Manila would take appropriate diplomatic action against Beijing. The Philippines Foreign Affairs Department confirmed that a formal protest would be filed. Photos and videos shared by the Coast Guard showed a Chinese ship shadowing a Filipino vessel with its water cannons activated. The Philippine Coast Guard said it would not be intimidated or driven away from its own waters. The US ambassador to the Philippines also criticised China's actions, calling the ramming dangerous and aggressive. Washington reiterated its support for Manila under the defence treaty between the two partners. Meanwhile, China's Coast Guard blamed the Philippines for the confrontation, saying 2 Filipino government vessels had illegally entered Chinese waters near Sandy Cay in the Spratly Islands, and said the Philippine ship ignored repeated warnings and dangerously approached a Chinese vessel, which led to the collision. A Chinese Coast Guard spokesman said that full responsibility lies with the Philippines and urged Manila to stop what it called provocative actions. Beijing maintained that the area falls under its sovereign territory despite Manila's objections and an international ruling that invalidated China's claims. The South China Sea has been a flashpoint between Beijing and Manila for years. The latest clash near Thitu Island followed a series of similar confrontations, including a water cannon attack last month near the Scarborough Shoal, which injured a Filipino crew member. According to reports, in August, a Chinese Navy ship collided with one of its own Coast Guard vessels while chasing a Philippine patrol boat near the same area. China took control of Scarborough Shoal in 2012 after a long standoff and has since increased its presence in the region. The incident is the latest in a series of disputes between China and the Philippines in these contested waters. For now, both sides continue to trade accusations as calls for restraint and dialogue grew louder.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all 3 just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.